morning student, class 9 student. In your last class I discussed your chemistry second chapter is matter around us pure, right? Student, in your last class I discussed about the different types of matter, that is elements, compounds and mixtures. Today I will discuss about the methods of separating mixtures. There are so many processes, separation processes. Among these we discussed about the decantation, filtration, evaporation, dissolution followed by the filtration, distillation, fractional distillation, separation using the separating funnel, sublimation and chromatography. Okay, so student, what is decantation? Decantation is a simple process of separating an insoluble solid from a liquid by allowing the solid to settle and pouring off the liquid. I am saying once again, decantation is a simple process of separating an insoluble solid from a liquid, allowing the solid to settle and pouring off the liquid, such as sandstone, gravel when separated from water by this process, decantation process. Here we take a mixture of liquid and some insoluble solid substances such as sandstone, gravel, etc., and it is allowed to stand undisturbed for some time. Okay, then the solid settle down and now the liquid is carefully poured out. By this process we separated two substances. Okay student, now we discuss filtration. Filtration is the process of separating insoluble substances, solid substances that is present as a small pieces, small particles from a liquid by passing them through a filter. Okay, filtration is the process of separating insoluble solid that is present as a small particles in a liquid by passing them through a filter. For this process we use filter paper. Okay, filter paper is a round shaped paper. Okay, just like this, and this is used after 2 times folding. This is a paper we take in this way after folding, then we take another fold. Okay, here 4 leaves, student, here 4 leaves. Then we take 3 parts in one side, and in this way we take 4 leaves. Among them 3 leaves are taken in one side and 1 portion is in another side. In this way we poured it into a funnel such as this. Okay student, in this way we set it into a funnel. 3 leaves in one side and 1 leaves is other side. Okay, then we set it into a funnel. Then we pour the liquid solution. Here we take the beaker and it is used funnel for filtration. Here we poured into it a filter paper, then we poured the mixture through them. Okay, so drop wise here filtrate is taken, and the residue that remains on the filter paper is called residue. The substances we taken from the filter paper, this is called the residue. In this way we separated out the small pieces present in a liquid solution. Okay student, now evaporation. Evaporation is used to separate the dissolved material from the solvent. Sea water contains several salts. So when sea water is evaporated, sea water is heated, then the water portions evaporated and remaining salts we get. Okay, so evaporation used to separate the dissolved materials, that is different types of salts, from the solvent. Okay, and now we discuss about the dissolution followed by the filtration. Dissolution followed by the filtration. In this process, when two different types of substances dissolve in the liquid, that is, one is soluble and another is insoluble. When one soluble substance and one insoluble substance dissolve in a liquid, we used dissolution followed by filtration. For example, when sand and salt dissolve in water, we use this process. When sugar and salt dissolve in water, we use this process. Okay, when iron fillings and sand may be used by this process. When iron fillings and sand dissolve in water, we use at first filtration for removing the undissolved substances, that is iron fillings. So iron fillings is removed by filtration process. After that, dissolved material, that is salt, we taken from the liquid by evaporation. Okay, in this way we separated the different types of substances that is present in the liquid. One is soluble and another is insoluble. Soluble substances may be separated by the evaporation and insoluble substances separated by the filtration process. Okay, student, these are the different types of process, that is solid materials, different types of solid materials dissolve in the liquid, we separated by this process, that is decantation, filtration, evaporation and dissolution followed by the filtration. In 4 types of separation methods, student, we used when solid substances, 1 or 2 types solid substances dissolve in the liquid in this way, but when insoluble substances dissolve in liquid as a liquid form, that is solvent or solute, both are liquid, we used distillation process. We use distillation process to separate out a volatile matter that is present in liquid form in the liquid solution. So in the mixture of 2 liquid substances, maybe volatile or non-volatile, is separated out by the distillation process. Okay, in distillation process we take a distillation flask. Distillation flask just like this, and in this flask its opening is covered with a stopcock. Okay, from this we poured a thermometer for observing the boiling temperature of the liquids. Here we take 2 different types of liquid mixtures. Okay, and this is clamped by using a stand and clamp. Okay, then with this distillation flask, a Levi condenser is used for condensation process. This is the Levi condenser. Okay, and its opening is taken into another container. Now student, this beaker is taken into a 3/4 stand. Okay, and it is heated. with a Bunsen burner. When this mixture is heated, the volatile liquids, that means this is its boiling point is less than the other liquid, so it is evaporated and this vapor is passing through the openings, outlet of the distillation flask. Okay, then when this vapor passes through this region, here we set up a Liebig condenser. Liebig condenser is just like a jacket type. It is fitted from the outside of the outlets. Okay, here cold water is poured from here and this is the outlet of the water. Here the temperature of the outlet of this distillation flask is cooled down. Okay, so water this is Liebig condenser is connected with the tap water, and here continuous water is passes through them, and here temperature is very low, and when the vapor is passes through the outlet, it condenses and we take the liquid as drop wise in another collector. Okay, so we observe the temperature in the thermometer, and here two liquids whose boiling point already known. So when we observe the boiling point in the thermometer, so we observe that one liquid is evaporated and another is remaining on the flask. Okay, in this way we separated out the two miscible liquids. One may be volatile or non-volatile, but this is separated, two liquid substances separated by this process. Okay, students carefully learn all the separating process. Next day I will discuss the another separation processes. Okay, thank you.